Hey guys, welcome to another video by Azath Gaming. I'm going to be showing you how to play by jungle and absolutely just dominate your opponents and carry games. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I will give you a few little tricks when playing Vi to help you get ahead. She's very strong right now and it's very easy to get ahead and carry games. So first thing I'm going to do is ward the bush right here. I can see that they're coming for invade. I just go in here, try and keep my team safe. I should have just queued away. And then for whatever reason they decide to go in. And now Zahar DCs. My team right off the bat starts calling for remake, saying the game's over. But you can carry these games, you just have to keep a good attitude. Attitude is very important. So what I do here is I just go back and get my sweeper. I want to make sure there's no wards at my roof. They weren't smart enough to do so, but either way I had it covered. So on Vi, I like to start with my W, but because of the early invade, I started with my Q. Took W second. A little bit slower Q. So Malzahar does reconnect. What I'm trying to do is just go for blue, brown, red. That's usually what I want to start with. There's nowhere I can gank, so I'm just going to come up here and clear the crubs out. Alright, so here I want to head down towards the Scuttle Crab. Scion is getting ganked. He was way too far up. He does end up getting the return kill, which is good. And I see Pain in this bush, so I'm a lot stronger than he is level 1 or early game. So I just want to bully him a little bit, and then I want to take the Scuttle Crab. First I'm gonna hit the orb. See where he's at. Oriana's coming, but that's not a problem. I don't know why this Malzahar decided now is a good time to ward. But Maokai's super pushed, going in on Scion, so it's an easy gank. Q in, auto attack, auto attack reset. Ends up flashing away, but that's fine. I just pushed him out of lane. He has no TP. I'm just checking to see if he had it warded next time. And because I want to hit my level 6 power spike, I'm going to try and just clear the jungle as fast as I can. Malzahar is fighting Oriana for whatever reason. She's under the tower, so he really shouldn't be sticking around here, but so she goes in, tries for the kill. I did enough damage, we were able to get the kill. Malzahar was able to get away. Flashes the mastery, even though that was stupid of him. So I want to try and go for this Scuttle. I see Pain on it, so I'm just gonna bully him off. He gets away, and here I shouldn't have stuck around. There's really no point, but I wanted to just see what they were doing if they got it. I get away no problem though. I didn't get close enough. So now I'm just going back into the jungle. my bot side jungle. So I just take the Gromp. I see blue buff is about to come up very shortly, so I'm going to go back, get my Stalker's Blade, and boots are the first things I want to buy. I had enough for a long sword and a control orb. So I want to come down towards this dragon. I don't know where Kane is, but I just want to make sure they're not doing it. So just taking my wolves. My blue buff wasn't up yet. Bot lane's down here for whatever reason fighting. There's nothing I can do. If I go down there, I'll just get killed as well. And since my bot lane's dead, I know they're going to do dragon, so I'm just going to give it up. The first dragon is not worth dying for ever. Even if it is Motion Soul, which is the most powerful, but I can just come up here, continue jungling, and get the Scryer's Orb, see if there's any wards to kill. I like to take Zombie Ward, just because it's always good to clear out vision, and that way you get vision for yourself. I see Kane here, so I'm just going to come down, we'll kill him real quick. Get the Scuttle Crab, get the Wolf Herald, no problem. Vi doesn't take it super fast by herself, but there aren't many champions that do. So I'm just going to come mid, drop the Scuttle, try and get some plates. Unfortunately, Kane showed up, or we might have taken the tower, but we still got 3 plates. Right there, I missed my Q on her, had to flash an ult, but do get a return kill on Kane because he's an idiot and dives. So just back in the jungle, keep farming. I want to get my Triforce as soon as possible because that's a huge power spike. I didn't need to ult right there, but I just wanted to make sure to secure the kill. A little cheeky. Smite onto the cannon minion, just to get that gold. Now, I don't know what Bard's doing here, taking farm, but I'm just trying to push that in. Luck shows up to get it. So now I'm wanting to back and finish my jungle item. I like to go Ruby Crystal first, if I can afford it, when working towards the phage, just for the health. So just killing out vision. Get an easy kill, the shutdown on the lane, which is great. Nice Bard ult. Gets Lux's flash, and I'm just hanging up the whole time, letting my team know what I'm doing, telling them back off. We don't need to chase that kill. So just always keep farming. The dragon is up, so try and get this before they can show up. I immediately stop doing it when I see they show up, and go through, kill them, get the kill onto Kane. Malzahar is just over here dying for no reason, but there's no point in pushing in any further. We've got the objective, but Lux just comes and for whatever reason just decides to face check, get another easy kill. You always want to pay attention to your surroundings. Here, Oriana's no mana, low health. Why she's still pushing this wave, I don't know. But another easy kill. You always want to look for opportunities like that where you can get free kills from people who are overextended. Now I know some people are going to say, well, you don't get fed like this every game. You don't start every game 5-0. Sometimes you have a bad start, your lanes aren't any good. But the thing is, you always just want to look for those opportunities. And in low ELO, people don't know how to close games. They don't know how to focus on taking turrets, putting pressure, taking objectives, and people overextend a lot. So you just want to catch people out when you can. So here's another example. I take my red buff, and then Vayne's up here. So it's easy kill. I ping, go in on her. Sign, ult, Q, easy kill. I did not know Lux was up there in that bush, but it didn't matter. She was dead regardless. Again, I'm just going to take the scuttle. You always want to take that to deny vision and gold for the enemy, and of course you want the ward for yourself. The speed boost comes in handy in river fights, which as a jungler that's fairly common. So now I go back. I had a shitload of gold, so I'm gonna go get my Triforce. I usually like to go Merc Treads on Vi because tenacity is very helpful. If they have any magic damage on their team, which with Oriana, Lux, and even Maokai, you know, that's gonna help. The only time I'll go anything else is I'll do Ninja Tabby if they have a lot of armor. Now Lux is up here by herself. She's apparently got a ward here, so we do a little dance, but it doesn't matter. Sion just gonna come up, and there we go, another easy kill. Now I want to move to the Rift Herald, get that again. It's very good to help you break open towers, which is important. It's past 14 minutes, so there's no plates, but this will definitely help to crack open a tower. And you don't want to give that opportunity to your enemy. So I see here that Oriana is overextended, so looking again for another easy kill. So here I hit the wrong button and summon the Rift Herald instead of ulting. You know, whatever. But Kane, whatever, thinks he can fight me 2 levels down. Down almost 20 CS. So easy kill. Because of how strong we are, and I'm making turtles nearby, I just die. They focus on me, but I'm dead, so I get out alive. And my team gets multiple kills. Now I'm just want to head into the jungle, see if they have any camps up, which they don't. But I'm looking towards the spot lane turret. I want to put some pressure, waiting for these camps to spawn. Dragon is coming up in less than a minute. So I'm just going to damage the turret a little bit. Can't do too much. I don't have much mana. So I'm just going to back off and take their frogs. whenever you're ahead on any jungler, you always want to try and steal the enemy jungle. I was able to get some of the gold off the Krug's camp, but he showed up full health and mana, which I am kind of low on health and mana. Whenever you're trying to do dragon, it's best to make sure you have the scuttlecraft. Unfortunately, we can't get it. We pushed it the wrong way. And now I'm low health, so I don't want to start the dragon. My team's not all here. So I just kind of want to stay around in the area. Here I try and pull it out, but then Maokai TP's in. Sion TP's down to the bot lane, so I'm just kind of trying to buy time. Automatically going on main, but they're all stick on her. But give my team enough time, we're far enough ahead that we just dominate the team fight. Sion just, he's fed to because of the early pressure I gave him in lane. And my team gets the dragon even though I died. So it's okay to die as a jungler as long as your team can win the fight. They were able to kill off their jungler, and push the rest of the team away. Pretty good push mid. So I was heading towards my red buff, but I see that they're fighting. I immediately start heading that way. And this is a long fight. Silence. So I'm just immediately going to go in to lane, shut her down. She does the most damage. She's dead. Unfortunately, I hit Maokai, and because of his passive, he's able to heal up. Our team sticks around too much. Don't know why now it's hard just to go back in like that. That's low yellow poison. And at this point in the game, the death times are getting pretty long. So you want to try and die as little as possible, but if you do, make sure it's for a good reason. Now I'm just going back for my red buff, and I want to head down towards this barren area, or I want to stay in the barren area just in case they try and do something. I'm just going to finish my cards and head down this way. So I immediately want to queue towards Nate, make sure she can't do anything, and then ult Kane in order to heal for my team. Now, obvious choice with 3 people dead, do Baron. So Orion is in the area, but I'm not worried about it. Smite, my team takes care of it. I just recently backed, so I'm just gonna come up here, take the jungle, take his top turret. I really shouldn't have ulted there, but I thought that it would kill, and because I'm fed, I'm just continually going in. So I know Vayne's gonna keep chasing me, so I'm just gonna knock him up, and then I have to blow my flash, but we both get away. And I like this from the Bard. He comes up to this area, to make sure Vayne's not there, which is great support. So Drake's spawning in less than a minute. I want to back. I like to go Death's Dance second. It's a great item. Helps Vi get tankier, also damage and lifesteal. So I'm just going to start by sweeping, check and see if they have any wards, which they don't. I shouldn't have put my pink there, I should have put it in the dragon pit, but I thought my team would help out. They just watched as it got taken. And I'm trying not to be the first one to engage, because I know if I do, I'll instantly get blown up. Bar ult, so I'm just immediately going to go in on Vayne. I die, I can't chase him all the time, but my team is able to clean up the fight nicely with 4 for 1, trade my life for 3 of theirs, including their jungle. Always a good idea. Now the dragon is free. Malzahar is pushing mid by himself. Not a good idea, but he does manage to get the kill on Vayne, but he does die for it. This Maokai is just stupid tanky. Sion does have Mortal Reminder, but nobody on our team has one. Jhin is working towards it, but for whatever reason he goes Last Whisper first instead of Executioner. So here, Malzahar's dead, Bard's backing, there's no lanes for me to push out. I don't want to be that far up into the enemy territory, so I'm just going to take my jungle, which at this point in the game I do very quickly. And so now I see Sion here, so I want to go to back him up, help him clear out the wards. Zombie wards are great. I have 7 stacks. The only problem with zombie wards that I have in low ELO is people just don't ward. So sometimes it is hard to get those stacks, but I still think it's worth it just for the damage, for the extra wards and the damage. So here, Orianna's really far up, overextended. So I just do wolves, Q in, then ult. Unfortunately, my team is up there fighting, so we don't have the damage to finish it off. I end up going down again, but my team gets 2 kills in return. Meanwhile, Sion is top lane getting a turret. Mid lane comes in, opening hib. Very using that. That was a great Bard ult. It's easy for them to kill Vayne, even though she's slippery. Jhin just easy kill Lux. I don't know what he's doing right there, just kind of sitting, but he does a lot of damage at this point. And Orianna just ulted great. So I'm just heading straight up mid lane here after I spawn. It's GG. So I'm just gonna Q flash just for the hell of it. I don't like ending games with summoner spells. Maybe just I'm weird, OCD. There's no way we're going to win this unless my team is completely wins. Get a little cheese dunk on Bane to finish the game. Thanks guys for watching the video. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content. Make sure you leave a comment to let me know what kind of stuff y'all want to see. And like I promised, here is some tips and tricks to use with Vi. And the first one I'm going to show you is the flash Q. Now there's two ways to do this. You can either flash before you Q. That's the safer way to do it. And it's easy and it'll catch people off guard. But you can also Q during the vault breaker, and this is kind of difficult to pull off on Vi because when you flash it cancels, but if you do it just right, you can flash to the location and it'll still knock people up. But if you do it at the wrong time, it won't work. And it's kind of hard to hit because you have to be directly on top of them. You want to try to wait till you're as close to the end of your Q as possible, because if not, then you'll just miss and waste your flash. So it's much safer to just flash than Q. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the combo you want to do every time you engage on somebody. So you're obviously going to go in with your Q, auto attack, and then immediately after you auto attack, or while you're auto attacking, you want to hit your E. If you hit your E too soon like that, you'll just go straight into it and miss out on some free damage. So you want to go in, auto, and so if you do this proficiently, you can get a very fast combo. And with Hail of Blades, which I like to run on Vi, you get a lot of attack speed, a lot of burst. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you is exactly how Vi's ult works. It targets an enemy and you become unstoppable and go through any enemies in your way, knock them up, or knock them to the side. So it's very strong. You want to use it to try and get to the back line if at all possible. One thing you do have to keep in mind is you still take damage while going. You can still die to AoE damage or any attacks that are on their way before you hit it. So just keep that in mind. If you're low health, you might not want to ult into the back line.